Hey you guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Wi-Fi Battles, or I guess, there's gotta be a better way to state that. Welcome back to another Wi-Fi battle. There we go, we just figured it out on the fly. You see, this is, there's a name for it, but it's happening right now live. So I went back to this team. I wanted to keep, Greninja, Scizor, and Aegislash. I think they do really good. They put me in good positions, and I love them. So I decided to say, you know what, last episode I said, I need walls! I need walls! So I went out and I got a few walls. I've got Rotom Heat, I've got Venusaur, which isn't the greatest wall. It's more of a semi-sweeper. This one's actually meant to be Mega Venusaur, but no items. And Gyarados. So I'm hoping this works out well in our favor. Like as always, this series is, or this specific part of the series where we're doing the special battles, since it's 6v6, it's one battle per episode, which isn't too bad because it usually takes about 16 minutes to get through. And, yeah, so I finally switched this team around. As we remembered, I had no walls. If you guys remember, I did say that I brought no walls because I thought it was 3v3, and I was like, who needs walls for 3v3? It's 3v3, you don't need walls. But I was wrong, it's 6v6, so whatever. I'm gonna start off with Greninja, and then we're just gonna bring everything else. I like Greninja. Okay, you know what? I come from 4th gen. And in 4th gen, you had dedicated leads. You had Smeargle, you had Zelf, you had, I think, Aerodactyl. You had dedicated leads. And for me, I'm still in that mindset when I play singles. I need something that I always lead with because it's designed to lead. So I think Ninja is probably one of the best leading Pokemon around. It's just pretty good in general. It has good coverage. It can hit a lot of things super effectively. It changes its type, which is fantastic. So yeah, I come from 4th gen. I missed a lot of 5th gen, to be quite honest with you. I played mostly on Showdown and mostly gimmick teams, just things for fun. But back in 4th gen, I was pretty competitive, and I only played singles back then, so that's what I did. Now, my opponent started off with a Sableye. Now, I could go for Scald. Now, if I remember correctly, I didn't really have anything that wants to take Scald, so I'm going to go for Scald. Sableye, I don't know what Sableye can do. Probably Confuse Ray. It's going to go for Toxic. You don't really see Toxic on Sableye because Burn is a little bit better for Sableye, but that's fine. This is the second episode in a row where Greninja has been poisoned. No one likes Greninja. That doesn't do nearly enough. That's because it's Scald. So what do I do? I don't really have anything to do. I'm just going to go for Scald again. It's going to recover, probably. No, it's actually going to go for Confuse Ray. That is really obnoxious, to be quite honest with you. That's why I didn't really want to switch. I figured you'd either burn the potential switch in, or maybe Confusion. But that's actually going to work decently well in my favor, because now you're probably going to recover. So I'm gonna switch out into something that can handle Sableye. You probably have Recover, you have Confuse Ray, you have Toxic, which means you probably have some form of attack. So I'm gonna bring in Scizor. I think Scizor is gonna be good. It has U-turn, it has Acrobatics, it has Bullet Punch. I'm not expecting this thing to carry Will-O-Wisp because it used Toxic, and Toxic is really weird for a Sableye. So we'll see. He is going to go for Recover, as I predicted. It's not going to get back everything, but I'm going to go for a very lovely Bullet Punch. Or I can go for U-turn and bring in something. Yeah, I'm going to go for U-turn because he's probably going to Confuse Ray me. Yep. Yep. Oh well, hopefully U-turn goes off because I have a lot of attack and I don't want to kill myself. So please don't hit myself. Please, please, my good man. You get your head in the game, bro. Get your head in the game! What is there to be confused about? It's a Sableye. It's a little imp thing. Yes. Okay, so he actually went for an attack there. So I have to decide what attack he's going to go for. And I need to bring something in that's faster than Sableye. What's faster than Sableye that I can get priority off. Well, the only other priority I have is Aegislash. So guess what? I'm bringing in Aegislash. I know he's probably going to go for a dark move. He's probably going to go for foul play, but I think I can take that pretty well with shield form. So he's going to go for foul play. I'm going to be able to take that. Now here is the crucial moment. Here's the crucial moment. I have to go for Shadow Sneak. I am considering that I'm faster than this Sableye. Most things are. And I am! Yes! Okay, cool. That worked. That worked out very well in my favor. I didn't lose a single Pokemon in that encounter. I hit myself once. That, smooth and lovely. I love that. Okay, cool. I actually didn't really think Aegislash would be faster. I was a little worried, but good thing. Good thing. So you're going to bring a Nidoking. I'm going to go straight into my Rotom. I think Rotom can take Nidoking pretty well. You know, I'm assuming Earth Power or Flamethrower is coming from this thing, so I'm going to be able to take it. Earthquake could be coming from it too. So he's going to go for Earth Power. I'm immune, so I'm going to take that. And from there, I'm going to burn, because either you're going to stay out, you're going to switch in. You're not locked into a move because there's no items. So you are going to go for Flamethrower. Interesting choice. Sludge Bomb, Sludge Bomb would have done a lot more than that. So you kind of just gave me a good situation. That's weird. Maybe you predicted a switch. Well, now I'm going to go for Overheat because that's going to do some good damage. You can go for Thunderbolt. What are you doing? Is he predicting switches? Because I have absolutely, positively no reason to switch out on this Nidoking. Because, as you can see, that's why I burnt it. I burnt it with the specific reason that I wasn't sure that Overheat would kill this Nidoking. But at the same time, I was like, you know, maybe it's almost a kill. So I'm going to go for the burn because I think I'm 2-hit KO'd by Sludge Bomb, right? Yeah, I think that's safe to assume. And there you go. So he's going to bring in Snorlax. I'm going to go for burn again because these things are usually pretty physical, and I'm probably faster than it. It can't carry an item, so it's definitely going to get burned. So we'll see what he does. So he's going to go for Curse. Good. I like the Curse because I'm going to be slower. He's burnt. So what should I bring in? Now I have Gyarados. I'm going to Volt Switch because I don't want to do a hard switch. That's kind of silly. But I think I want to go into Gyarados because I do have that Intimidate. I do have Taunt. And while he is using Curse, and I don't really have any moves to super hit him, so let me just check my moves real quick. I have Taunt, Aqua Tail, Protect, and Thunder Wave. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to go into Gyarados. I think that's a good play. I think that's a good play because now he's going to be at -2 because he did get that one Curse up. And if he attacks this turn, he's going to attack this turn. That shouldn't do too much damage. Yeah, that's not going to do too much damage. He is going to paralyze me, which is a little bit unfortunate. But from what I understand, Paralyze isn't half your speed, it's only a quarter of your speed. So I should still outspeed this thing, even after a Curse and a Paralysis. We'll see. So yeah, we do still outspeed him, so I'm going to taunt him. So he can't get a Curse, he can't get Rest, he can't get Stockpile, he can't do anything. He can only attack us. And that's fantastic, because now I'm going to go for Aqua Tail. It's going to do damage. It's not going to do a whole heck of a lot because I am not invested in attack from what I remember, but it's going to whittle him down. He is at negative whatever, and his stab didn't even do much to us. He got a defense drop. I really don't care. He's still at -1. What is this thing flying in my face? And one more hit, he's dead. So I don't really care. And my voice just cracked. But really, I really don't care. I am going to get paralyzed. That's fine. That is fine. This thing, I honestly don't think it can beat me. It really can't. And even if it somehow manages to destroy my Gyarados next turn, its taunt wore off, but that doesn't really matter. Actually, no, that does matter, because if I get paralyzed, I can't hit him and he could rest. But good for me, I didn't get paralyzed, so that went down. That's awesome. That's awesome. playing a little bit better today, but we are really low on the ladder. We're like at 1486, so I mean that's gonna happen, you know. But bringing Gyarados was a good idea. Good idea. I know if I didn't bring any walls, I would have had nothing for that thing. So what to do against this thing? I don't really want to risk any attacks, so I'm just gonna go for a Thunder Wave onto it. Calm Mind. Okay, so Thunder Wave, that's going to help me somewhat. Oh, come on. No! Yes, I have Thief on my Scizor. And I have a Dark Pulsing Greninja. Oh, that's perfect. That is completely perfect. Now I'm going to taunt him, just to, you know, double check that he can't keep setting up. So I'm going to go for that taunt. Hopefully that works. He's got a lot of setup Pokemon on his team, so... little here and little there. Let's see how much this Ominous Wind does. Not a lot, not too heck of a lot. Hopefully he doesn't get a boost, which he doesn't. So I'm gonna go for Aqua Tail. It's gonna do some good damage. Not a lot. You know, Cofagrigus does have good defenses. It has just good defenses in general, special and physical. Like I said, it's not gonna do too much, but we don't need our Intimidate for anything. Like you can tell. He does get paralyzed, so a little taste of his own medicine, right? But I'm gonna go for another Aqua Tail. I'm just gonna keep attacking. I have no reason to switch out my Gyarados because he is at +1. He may be pretty slow, but he is at +1, and I don't want to switch anything into that. So he goes for Ominous Wind again. I think I can survive one more. I can survive one more. Taunt wears off, but I'm just going to attack him anyway. He's slow. It doesn't really matter. He doesn't have priority. I think he may get Shadow Sneak, but, you know, he's Calm Minding, so I don't think he's going to be going for that. And I'm going to bring in Greninja. He does get the boost, which is a little scary. But paralyzed +1 Cofagrigus still probably doesn't outspeed Greninja, especially if he doesn't have any prior boosts. So that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to just go straight for an attack. It doesn't even have to be Dark Pulse, but I'm going to go for Dark Pulse because it gives me a neutrality to his stab, or a resistance actually to his stab, so in case, you know, say I miss, not that I'm going to because it's Dark Pulse, but it's just good to have a bit of a backup plan, and plus it's super effective, and he hasn't been one for switching, so I'm sort of seeing that he's not really switching out, so that's something to know. So in comes Blaziken, who is most definitely going to protect this turn, but I'm going to go for a Scald because I outspeed it beforehand. So he's going to go for a Protect, which is not good. I don't really have anything for this thing. Do I? I have Rotom. Rotom could probably do some good damage to it. Should I expect a fighting move? I'm going to expect a fighting move, and I'm going to switch in... I don't want to lose my Aegislash, though. His speed boosts don't really matter, so I'm going to go for a Scald again. Just to see. He's going to go for High Jump Kick. Oh, he avoids! Nice. Part of me wanted to think that he was going to go for High Jump Kick, but at the same time, I have 1, 2, 3 things weak to fire, and 1, 2, 3 2 things that resist fighting, and 1 thing, and well, I had 2 things for the other thing, but yeah, so I really assumed that he would go for High Jump Kick, but I didn't want to make that mistake. I'm going to go for Grass Knot here because I kind of think Grass Knot will do a little bit more damage to Tyranitar, and I'm kind of curious just to see, you know, just in my mind, just to know. Grass Knot goes off. It does a good damage. He's going to go for Dragon Dance, which, again, doesn't really matter because I have my Scizor in the back, so I don't really care about him Dragon Dancing. I do have priority. He does not have priority himself, so I'm completely fine if he kills my Greninja here. I have plenty of things in the back that can kill it. And this is the last thing on his team. I didn't even realize that, so I'm just going to keep going. There's no point in switching out because that would just put me at a disadvantage. And I'm faster? Wow, I did not even think I'd be faster after +1. Well, I didn't even have to switch out. Hey, what's good with that? Nice. I didn't expect that. I really didn't. Oh well. So that is a Wi-Fi battle for you guys. We're probably going to continue on with this sort of... I like the no items. It's kind of fun. So we're going to try this a little bit longer, and then, you know, we'll move on to something else. I want to see if I can get some triples battles. I don't have a triples team, but I kind of want to try, because you don't see it, really. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys at the next video. Peace.